Alright guys, welcome back. Doing another video. I actually was recording earlier and you'll see some of that footage, but I kind of started my intro and everything out with my mic turned off. Didn't even realize it, but just caught it kind of when I got back here after turning in a couple of these quests. So, but anyways, getting started, going through, already went ahead and knocked out a few quests. Like I said, what I wanted to get done today was some of the crocs up here, and then work my way over to the raptors up in the excavation area, and then probably go over there and see the Green Warden and see what quests he got for me. I think those would be the easier quests that I can do at my level, and then from there I'll probably work my way back over to Duskwoods and Redridge Mountains and try to finish up some of the quests over there. But yeah, that's what we got going on for today. And I say let's get started.
What's on your mind?
Oh, thank you, adventurer. I was afraid that it was lost for good. I don't have much use for this anymore, but wash it off and I'm sure you could make use of it.
What can I do for you? Ah, well done, adventurer. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines. Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil statuette and return it to me. Need help? Nice work you've done here, adventurer. The quality of these skins is superb. I'll have to get them into the curing process as soon as possible. Oh, but before I get to that, there's some other work I need done that I think you might be able to take care of. I sent my apprentice out into the marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetlands crocolisk. When he didn't return, I went out to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife says he might pull through, but in the meantime, I still need my skins. If you'd like to kill a few more of the brutes, I wouldn't be opposed after what they did. You'll find the crocs north up the coast, beyond the Murloc hovels. Well met. Don't suppose you'd be interested in becoming my apprentice, would you? No, I'm just kidding. You're much too old for one thing. Besides, from the looks of you, it would seem that you have other ambitions in life. Nonetheless, these are some fine skins you've procured, and I'll be able to put them to good use. Greetings. The captain of the Blind Princess will be relieved to hear this precious cargo has been recovered. You have well earned this payment for services rendered. It is good to see dependable folk like you, especially in trying times such as these.
Adventurer! The Dragonmoor Orc clan is showing its strength in more than just Algaz. Captain Stoutfist has asked to speak with those willing to offer aid against these orcs. He is inside the keep, in the war room. Adventurer, Valstag briefed me on your past success with the Dragonmoor Orcs at Dunalgaz. You're a person of worth, and I have a task for you. The Dragonmoor Orc clan was all but destroyed by the end of the Second War after they lost control of their red dragon pets. The dragons were not very happy with their old masters and fiercely hunted the Dragonmoors. What few remained fled from grim battle and into the mountains east of Welger's excavation. Now they've gained strength and have an encampment northeast of Menethil. We want you to attack that encampment. Gather and bring me their war banners as proof. The situation is severe, that much is for sure. When we uncovered these bones, it attracted the raptors. These filthy beasts killed my brethren and trapped me. Merrin and the poor prospector up here help clear the wetlands of these raptors, adventurer. Mottled raptors and mottled screechers are just west of the bluff there. Kill 10 of each if you can. That will be a good start to the vengeance I have planned for them.
Oh, thank the heavens you are here. It was horrible. We were uncovering some rare artifacts and we began to discover these large bones. Before we knew what was happening, these mottled raptors overwhelmed the dig site. Many lives were lost. Orma here, so brave, saved the prospector and me. He defended us as we ran for shelter. Now we are trapped, and our hard work lies in ruin. Here, take this note back to my sweet Terrell. It will explain the situation to him.
Killing is a dirty business, but you did your job well, adventurer. If I weren't obligated to stay with the Prospector and Merrin, I'd be down there shedding blood right alongside you. Now it's time to really make those dreaded raptors regret their bloodthirst. Just down below, there are scores of mottled scytheclaws and mottled razormaws. Make those rotten creatures pay by slaying 10 of each.
Freaking horde right there. I'm surprised the dude didn't even try to kill me. $25. Orc warrior. It's that 25 orc warrior. I'm glad he's leaving me alone. Alright, so that kind of finishes all that up. Alright, so we just finished all the quests over here on this side of wetlands that were closer to my level. I'm still going to hold off on these two quests until I get closer to 25. But I'll go turn in this real quick, and then I think the plan is to go ahead and hearth back to Stormwind. And then maybe make my way over to Duskwoods and pick up their level 25 quest in here. I can also check out the quest over here in Redridge and maybe try to do this Midnight Orb and the Shadow Magic. Yeah, that quest. And there's another quest over there for me to pick up. It's a dungeon quest. I think that one goes to... I want to say that's a Stormwind one. I think that goes to Stockades or something. But yeah, I can go try to do Solomon's Law. Yeah, I'm just going to work from there. So I'm going to run back over here, turn in this quest, go ahead and hearth back, and then see if I can get my 25 over there. Almost like 3 grand for the... What the fuck's going on here? Oh, nope. Nope. Nope.
Then I gotta wait and see how it's gonna fucking fuck me over because I refinance. Is that gonna fuck me any? For refinancing. Because I'm sure I paid a house off.
It kicked me. Potion.
How is that gonna work? How does that work when you refinance? Does it count as selling a house?
God dang, hang on. I was fighting a horde. You had to give me a second.
Good.
Yeah, he would have killed me if this 25 warlock didn't help me out. So we got him.
All right.
What can I do for you? Such horrible news! At least 3 of them survived. But when will the killing end? I long for the day when King Magni's subjects can live without fear.
Alright, I can go ahead and hearth back to Stormwind. Alright, so heading over to Lakeshire right now, trying to get a couple of these quests done. Just get back doing some of my professions and stuff in Stormwind. So I'm gonna try to look for a group for this quest, and then I'll probably pick up this one. I don't know why it's not showing my other ones in Redridge. Either way, I got these quests I need to do in Redridge, Solomon's Law, and yeah, I need to collect this dude's head. So I'm gonna try to get a group together, see what I can do there, and hopefully there are no horde over here to gank us.
Targor the Dread served under Gath Ilzog as Supreme Executioner. His methods were ruthless, even by filthy orc standards. Men who fought bravely to defend the kingdom were tortured on his whim. Now, he is being held in the Stormwind Stockade, sentenced to die. Yet something is amiss. One of the bureaucratic nobles put a hold on his execution. I am sure foul play is in the works. Put an end to Targor the Dread, adventurer. Travel to the stockade and behead him before trickery is upon us.
Alright, so I've been sitting over here for a minute trying to get these 2 quests down here done. The Shadow Magic But I'm not able to get anybody in a group here. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people here in Redridge at the moment. So maybe I go check out Duskwoods and then I can always come back here later and look. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run to Duskwoods. There's probably some quests there that I can at least get started. And yeah, I'll figure that mess out. So
Where would you like to fly to?
Have a good one.
just gonna run around here, pick up all these quests that I can do for my level. And see if I can go around knocking them out. See, this one's
Darkness
28.
seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Karaven's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts are the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you. Disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch, I joined Master Karaven. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen in Brightwood Grove. Bright, and the Rotting Orchard.
Last night, a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter, Alyssa, was in great danger. I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all. As the mystical taint creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable, adventurer. The winds whisper to me and they speak of a great danger which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble adventurer, bring to me 10 ghoul fangs, 10 skeleton fingers, and 5 vials of spider venom. For you, I shall enchant a totem of infliction which will harm those who attempt violent acts against you. As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted.
Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first I'll need the supplies. Bring me 10 lean wolf flanks, as well as some Stormwind seasoning herbs. There are so many wolves here in the forest, I am sure finding the flanks will be no problem. For the herbs, seek out Felicia Gump in her Canal District flower shop in Stormwind. Ah, so Madame Eva sent you. Stalvin, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvin. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My, talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean. As if the neglect for the residents of Duskwood was not bad enough now, the House of Nobles spits in the eye of the Darkshire Council with their decision to imprison Dextrin Ward in Stormwind, rather than behead the villain as per Lord Ebenlock's sentence. Ward was caught selling bodies from the cemetery to Morbid Fell, a crime punishable by death. Yet Stormwind claims Ward as their prisoner. Assassinate Ward in the Stormwind stockade. Bring me his hand, and I shall reward you.
Something's amiss at Raven Hill, adventurer. Caller swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving. And the 3rd before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill. There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss. Do you know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him?
Making a special purchase?
Sometimes you can find the rod from this vendor right here to do the other part of this quest, but If you can't find it, then you can always go back to Stormwind
My gnomish friend
and get
Cog has
this.
promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars.
A
A truth
bronze tube.
exists, beyond magic, that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That is the first step according to Cog's blueprint.
Alright, so I think we're gonna do the easier things. Maybe the skeletal mages and warriors. We'll start there first. And then maybe we'll work our way down to jitters over here. And then yeah, probably come over here to Sven and stuff. So yep. This area should probably be enough to maybe get me 25. I'm about to ding 24, so yeah. We'll see. This guy challenging me to duel.
Where is that?
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Where his ass out, Orson? Get him. Get him. You should live this shit so I can watch it. Probably too late though. Should have went live.
Oh, he aggroed the fucking mob.
That's good. Did you get him?
Yeah, not only did I beat him in a duel, he aggroed the mob and the mob killed him.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Good shit. I'll res him. Nah, fuck it. The Grey Road's right here. He'll be back in a second.
Splendid, adventurer. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. Adventurer, I'm getting reports of an undead infestation in the forest. If you're up to the job, journey to the Ravenhill graveyard and slay 15 of those vile skeletal fiends and 15 skeletal horrors. There are also reports of skeletons just south of Darkshire, in and around Tranquil Garden Cemetery. The undead must be driven from Duskwood.
You need something? See you later.
Alright, so what I think I'm going to do next is just fly back to Stormwind, get my level 24 talents. I'll probably make my way back over in this direction, try to hurry up and get level 25. Yeah, and I actually might look on the auction house just to see if I can find a little better gear while I'm in Stormwind, to see if I can get a couple pieces to upgrade with. So I definitely could use some gear. But yep, that's what we're working on right now.
Where would you like to fly to?
Back to Stormwind.
See you around.
So I'm back over here at Redridge, trying to get a group together for the shadow magic. We're gonna try to see if we can get something going on. So let me see if I can work on that. If it doesn't work out for me, I might just try to go do these shadow hide pendants on my own, the Solomon's Law, for a little bit and see if something pops up. So. totally demoed that from those guys. Uh, go, man, go. Oh, this is hilarious. Go, man, go. It's like a race to get up there and see what group can get to it first. Oh, this got me cracking up. It's getting chaotic. I'm just gonna save my mana. Well. Oh, that beat us to it. That's funny though. It's funny. I will admit. We're after these guys anyway, so I don't mind waiting again if we clear them all out. That's pretty good. Yep, had to stop that crime. God, man. He was eating that hunter. Alright, so this should be all the quests here in Redridge. Should be all done now. So I'm going to turn them all in. I don't know if this would get me level 25, but we'll see. I know there's a quest over here I got to turn in as well, so I'll probably have to run up the road and go do that.
Well met.
But let's see if we can get 25.
Go with honor, friend. Thurlson was a vicious, crafty orc. Well done. I'm sure he didn't go down easy. Here is your reward, adventurer. Thank you, adventurer. I'll send these to be destroyed immediately.
Step on up. Have a good one.
This should be the last quest for Redridge. And the last one that I need to turn in besides that is the one that's in Elwyn Forest.
The Court of Lakeshire recognizes your commitment to justice, adventurer. By enforcing the laws of the kingdom, you have helped uphold the justice of the land. Light be with you. You have done well, adventurer. In defeating the warlock Morganth, Stormwind is saved from a grave peril. I offer you this reward most humbly, and I would bid you peace, if these were peaceful times. But instead, I will bid you luck with your trials, and victory in the conflicts ahead.
Alright, so that almost puts me to level 25. I think I'm going to cut across, head towards Darkshire, turn in this looking for stars, and that might get me 25. And then we'll see what we can do from there.
Looking for something specific?
Need help? This is perfect, adventurer. The first step is complete.
There we go.
According to Cog's blueprint, what I need now is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood.
Alright, so that right there is level 25. I'm going to try to get some stuff together. I know the BFD raid just reset today, so I got over the next 3 days to try to get into a raid. So I'm going to try to gear out a little bit. I'm going to try to get a little bit stronger. Get my Disc Priest to where I want it. I'm pretty sure right now, just looking over my gear, I'm not exactly where I need to be. I got some nice little pieces that'll get me started to get into the raid. But, yeah, I'm looking to get something a little more. Like, I know I can get a better ring than these right here, but these are good starting off. So yeah, that's the game plan in the future. For now, I think I'm just gonna quest a little bit into Duskwoods. I know I'm done with Redridge and Westfall. I'll have to do the other part of this quest over here. And then I know there's another part to my quest where I can get a ring out of Stormwind somehow. I don't know what the quest chain is. I know it's somewhere. I'll figure it out along the way. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm probably going to call this this episode right here done. So I appreciate everybody watching. Yeah, just for real, if you guys see me in the game, just shoot me a whisper or something like that. If you guys want to game out, I don't mind gaming and kind of recording with you guys or whatever. It'd be kind of cool. So I appreciate everybody's time, and like and subscribe to the video, and thanks for watching.